And welcome back to the channel. On this video, I thought I would talk a little bit about the silence of an e-bike, because they are so quiet. And I've had lots of people comment how quiet my bikes are. Well, it's especially quiet when you have a direct drive motor. Those are very quiet as opposed to a geared hub motor. And there's so many benefits to having a quiet motor. I know there's some people out there that love the sound. Of the, a gas-powered motor and all that. They love to rev it up and all, but I love the silence of an e-bike, the motor. There's so many advantages to having that, I think. First of all, you can hear the natural sounds of nature around you. You're not it's not being masked by the motor, drowning everything out, you know. If you're one that likes to listen to music while you're riding, well, you don't have to have your music too blasting loud to be able to hear, because the motor's so quiet that you can hear your music over the motor without a problem. Another thing would be noise pollution. You know, it doesn't bother nobody around, you know, like it's so quiet. I like it. I don't listen to music when I ride. I'm one that likes to hear, I love music. I'm a big music guy, but I like to hear all the sounds around me. So I want to make sure that I'm hearing all the everything around me. I want to hear what's going on. I feel safer that way, knowing the environmental sounds around me. What are your thoughts on e-bikes and the silence? Do you like it? Maybe you can point out a few benefits that you like to having a silent sound as compared to a gas-powered motor. The other advantage, I think, to having a silent sounding electric bike is that if there's any problems with your bike, you can hear the noises, whatever it is. There's a rattling noise or whatever. Whereas on a gas-powered motor, you're not going to hear that. It's going to be a lot harder to hear anything being wrong with your bike. The other one too is that if you're riding with multiple riders and you're all fairly close to each other, you can kind of yell over to whomever and they can hear you. It's not impossible to yell at somebody and then being able to hear. But there's tons of advantages to having that. Speaking of gas powered, there goes a guy on a gas powered motorcycle. Yeah, the quiet, silent e-bike motor, it's good for the environment. You're not polluting the air with exhaust. You can sneak up on people without them knowing you're there. So, but you know, it's actually okay because you can ring your bell if you're on a path, shared path, and they'll be able to hear you, assuming they don't have earbuds in or headphones on. This is a nice loud bell. That bell was just an Amazon special. I think it was only $6 or $7 because this bike didn't come with a bell or a horn. Nice day to ride around here this afternoon. It's when I left for this ride, it was sitting at 83 degrees. We get these odd days now, a day here or there that gets up to 80 or a little more. We've had it happen a few times now, but then it drops back down, so it's not a consistent 80 degree yet, 80 plus degrees, but I like it. I can stand a little bit warmer weather riding the bike than just say walking or doing yard work or anything like that, because you're creating a nice breeze when you ride too, so it kind of cools you, which is nice. So yeah, I would definitely say, personally, I'm a big fan of the quiet e-bike sounds, the silence. Another good thing that it's not noisy is for doing videos and having you guys be able to hear. It's much easier to hear me than if it was a gas-powered motor. And I've had some people ask me, I should mention what I have, but some people have asked me what am I using for a setup for camera and all. So I should mention, because I haven't said anything about my camera in a while. So I went from a GoPro. I had GoPro, let's see, did I have 11 or I had 10? And I started having a problem where I had the battery get stuck in there and I couldn't get it out. It swelled up. And then after that, the camera was not working proper after that. It wouldn't even, I can't remember now what it was doing, but it was not working proper. So I bought a new camera. Geez, I think it's about almost a year ago, I'm going to say, or it's been several months, almost a year. Pretty close, anyway. And I bought this Insta360, the newest one they had at the time. I don't know if they've come up with another one since this, but the X4. And I was doing the 360 videos, but a few times, but people seem to like, including myself, the straight on, this kind of look, chest mount, straight ahead, as opposed to the 360. It's a lot easier for editing, I'll say that. 360 takes forever to upload as well to YouTube, and it takes forever to edit it and save it. So even though I'm using a 360 camera, I still just use the one lens straight ahead. It has the double lens, right, the 360. And as far as microphone and sound, I'm using the built-in microphone. I do have the little windscreens on there. And they seem to work. They kind of do their job, you know, they keep the wind sounds down. So that's a good thing. So yeah, if anybody's wondering about wanting a good camera, and by the way, I'm shooting in 1080. I have shot some in 4K, but I'm finding that a lot of people don't really, if you're watching on your phone especially, on the mobile phone, well, you're not noticing the difference between, really, on those little screens between a 4K and a 1080. It's pretty hard to notice the difference on those little screens, but on your television you probably notice it. But I haven't had anybody really complain about the quality of video, so I've been sticking with the 1080. It's much faster to upload to YouTube too, which is good. So if you wanted to get a video up quick, say something happened, which I've had happen a few times where I wanted to get a video up fast and let you guys know whatever it is. Like recently I went out and did a video for the e-cells when they closed, and I thought, I'm going to get this out there and let everybody know that, hey, they're closed. And so I did the video, and right away, pretty quickly, was able to get it uploaded, edited, uploaded to YouTube, and away we go. So it's a lot easier to work with 1080. I'm not giving up on 4K though. I like 4K. I like, the better the quality, the better, you know. But 1080 is pretty good though. By the way, if you didn't know, YouTube has recently just turned 20 years old. So they've been around a while, since 2005. And this channel here, Oregon E-Biker Mark, is coming up on 4th of July, 3 years old. So a lot less than YouTube itself, but still a bit of a milestone there. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to comment on this or any other videos that you've seen on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.